welcome back to Next Crop Online on Laundry TV. My name's Dezzy D, and I'm Laundry Bar's Chief Rap Officer and host of Next Crop Online. So we're up to episode 11 of Next Crop, and tonight we have Carbxn and Moodz here to bless us with some music. How you both doing today?
Yeah, not too bad. Just been preparing for tonight, I guess. I mean, it's a pretty big deal for me, so yeah, that's why I've got all the setup and everything. Yeah.
You know, with everything changing so much, how have you been coping with it all? Finding stuff to do to keep busy, working on your crafts at all?
I guess you could say that. I mean, I've been in a bit of a rut for a little while, but I guess everyone's a bit unmotivated and a bit flat because of all of this stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm doing as much as I can at the moment, but yeah, that's about it, to be honest.
Yeah, probably, similar answer, Everyone's going a bit nuts at the moment, but,
Real.
just been playing more video games, doing more clothes sort of stuff in my spare time, and been going back to TAFE, which is mostly been taking up my time, and being a dad. Yeah.
Oh wow!
I've got a little. My son just turned 7 months old, so.
Oh damn! Happy birthday!
Cheers, man.
That's unreal. Yeah, big congrats. That's cool. I love how you're like, yeah, not been up to much, just school, doing a fashion label, working on my music, raising a kid, not much at all. Well, that's cool, man. Well, congratulations once again. And look, yeah, it's definitely a tough time for all of us in Melbourne right now, but like, glad to hear like everyone's keeping their heads up and just eyes on the prize, getting out of this in one piece and then just like going back to normal. And hopefully we can do this in person one day soon rather than just on a Zoom call, right?
Yeah, word.
Awesome. Well, it's good to meet you both. Let's go ahead and get to know a little bit more about Carbxn. Carbxn, give us an intro. Tell us a little bit about yourself that we don't already know.
Damn. So, I'm a hardcore nerd, big time gamer. I don't do much, man. I stay in the house. I'm from Perth.
Tell us a bit about Carbxn, the artist, like what you're into musically, like what your journey's been like so far.
Oh, definitely. All right. Well, so I probably started writing music when I was just a dumb little kid. And then when I was about 12, I got my first guitar. And then I was trying to like work around with like high school bands and stuff. I was doing like grunge and like goth shit. And then like high school finished and tried to do stuff for bands for a while, wrote like 2 albums worth of stuff, didn't record any of it, just demos and stuff. And I was like, I'll try and do stuff by myself. At first I was just trying to rap like Bones and like Young Lean and stuff like that. I thought that was cool. And I was like just messing around with it, trying to learn the landscape of recording by yourself at home and all that. I was like in my cupboard with like all my like fucking coats and hoodies pushed up against the wall and just crouched in there with a little microphone. It wasn't even hooked up to a laptop at first. It was like a little directional mic that you use for like recording like journalists and stuff like that. So I would just like record that and send it over to my friend, and I don't know, after a while I started taking it seriously and went back to my singing roots, and here we are.
Yeah, cool, awesome. I mean, Bones, like, is probably one of the most underrated rappers I can think of, like, in terms of, like, dudes he's influenced that people don't even know he's influenced. Like, his sound...
He keeps it low-key, eh?
Yeah.
Like, he's done so much. Like, most people don't even know he's got that song with A$AP Rocky. Like...
Most people don't know he fathered A$AP Rocky either, you know what I mean? Like... But
Space Ghost, Raider Clan, all that stuff.
Real man. For real, man. He sort of just like really helped set the foundations for that sort of stuff, man. So unreal. All right, cool. Well, now that we know a little bit about you, it's time to hear you perform. Tell us about the track you're going to perform today.
Well, the song we got here is called Dreamer Boy, Dream Girl 1.1. It's a little love song I wrote about my current girlfriend, love of my life, Marissa, we're together. She's the mother of my child. And this is a song about how we met on Tumblr, and flew her out and stole her off her boyfriend and made her my girlfriend.
Oh yeah! Shout out Marissa and shout out Tumblr. All right,
Yeah. Shout out Tumblr.
take it away.
Take it away, man.
I've been talking to this girl that I met online. On Tumblr, yeah, I told her she's fine. A couple of jokes, things were moving fast, had my heart up in ropes. Wake up, fell asleep on the phone again. That night we're back in your call again. I don't wanna sleep, but it's 5 a.m. Wanna know when I'll hear your voice again. Wake up, fell asleep on the phone again. That night we're back in your call again. I don't wanna sleep, but it's 5 a.m. Wanna know when I'll hear your voice again. Wanna think what I'll do to then. Oh no, she's already got a man. Never mind, I just took her off her man. I wasn't taking her off of any man. She flies out to my place, rose petals and candles about the place. Before it's our first day, I know we only just met. Mesmerized by the way that you move. From Skype calls to you in my bedroom. Fell asleep on the phone again. We're back in your call again. I don't wanna sleep, but it's 5 a.m. Wanna know when I'll hear your voice again. Fell asleep on the phone again. That night we're back in your call again. I don't wanna sleep, but it's 5 a.m. Wanna know when I'll hear your voice again. Fell asleep on the phone again. At night we're back in call again. I don't wanna sleep, but it's 5 a.m. Wanna know when I'll hear your voice again. Fell asleep on the phone again. At night we're back in call again. I don't wanna sleep, but it's 5 a.m. Wanna know when I'll hear your voice again.
Yeah, boy.
That's a vibe.
That was an absolute vibe. I'd just like to, before we talk about that, just point out the fact that I promise I wasn't laughing at you, just about the line where you said that you stole her off her man.
Yeah, same here.
Straight up savage,
Same
man.
here.
How could I leave that part out? Like that's probably the slickest bar I've ever dropped. Like one of the top 5 at least.
I hope he's not watching right now, just rubbing salt in the wounds. But nah, man, that was an absolute vibe. I definitely see where you get your style from, and how you're influenced by, like, you know, older bands and some like alternative sort of music. I was gonna ask what that song means to you, but like kind of a bit self-explanatory, right? Like, love your life now, right?
Definitely. Like, well, yeah, I made it work. It's probably a modern day take on, you know, picking up a girl in a milk bar, or like meeting a girl by mail before going out to war. You know?
For real.
Word to that, yeah.
It's funny. How it works now, and hopefully
now it's Zoom.
Hopefully we can immortalize this episode on YouTube forever, so when River gets a little older and we can be honest about things, we can play this back to him and he can hear the story of how his parents met.
I got it.
Tumblr. You're like, what's Tumblr? Oh, God.
Tumblr and this song playing at the same time. I won't say a word, I'll just dance.
Unreal. Well, thanks so much for performing, man. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was really good, man. That was really good. I really fuck with it.
That beat was cool as well. Is that something you've made, or you want to shout out your producer real quick?
Oh yeah, quick shout out to Wasted Youth. He's this amazing young man from America. He's got big dreams. Check him out. He's a good guy. He sings as well, and he sings probably better than I do. He's great.
Awesome.
Shout out to Wasted Youth.
Shout out Wasted Youth. Well, now that we've got to meet Carbon Bass, let's get to know a little more about El Moodz. Moodz, give us an intro. Let us know a bit about yourself.
Alright, I'm El Moodz. I got my own like little signs here. So the E, Moodz. I know it's a little bit corny or whatever, but it's kind of just, yeah, E, M. But yeah, so I've enjoyed music my entire life. I've been playing piano and all kinds of different things. And then I stopped when I was pretty young. And then I kind of started writing lyrics in about 2018, early 2018. And that's when I started sort of taking the music industry seriously. And yeah, from there it just grew and grew and grew, and yeah, and here I am today. I just dropped a couple tracks in the past few weeks. Finally back on track and everything. A lot of things were all messed up for a while, but yeah, now they're all back on track, and yeah, things are actually going pretty well at the moment, to be honest. All things aside, yeah.
Unreal, man. That's great to hear. When a plan comes together, you know, just like when you start rolling creatively and you can just get some stuff done, that's really cool.
Exactly.
And how about you? What would you say, like, you know, your musical journeys look like so far, and what are your biggest inspirations, you know, music-wise?
So it kind of all kicked off through Bliss and Esso and Hilltop Hoods. So when I first was introduced to them, I thought to myself, like, because for years I heard, oh, Aussie rap is shit or whatever, and I thought, yeah, cool, whatever. And then I heard Bliss and Esso and Hilltop Hoods and Briggs and all that, and I thought, nah, there's no way, like, these guys are going to lead the way, like, that's the kind of thing. And so, yeah, they've kind of been an inspiration from the start, and as time has gone on, I've now my biggest inspiration is probably Machine Gun Kelly. And other than him, probably an Australian rapper probably would be Shadow and Husky. Shout out Shadow, and shout out Husky as well. But yeah, probably my three favorite inspirations at the moment. Yeah, people I look up to.
Well, now that we know a bit about you, it's time to hear what you've got as well. Tell us about the track you're going to be performing for us today.
So the track I'm going to be performing is called Backyard Bars Volume 1. So I recorded it in my mate's backyard up in Albury, I think December last year. The first video I ever did, it's pretty short. It's not long at all. I wanted to keep it short and sweet for the episode and everything, and all that. And yeah, so I kind of wanted to do a little segment about, like, you know, backyard bars, just going into like mates' backyards, my own backyard, all different, just a little, I don't know, a little side thing to keep myself a bit interested in music and keep me going. But yeah, Backyard Bars was just a bunch of lyrics put together that just sounded good, and the video came out good. So here we are.
Backyard Bars. All right, let's hear it.
Backyard Bars.
Take it away.
All right. Hey, yo, Moodz, back on the track. Yo, a good friend once told me that time is money and money is time, so don't ever sleep unless you've been making a dime. I'll never want wine until it's all mine. That's how the time goes. Just stick to the pros and never the cons. That's word to the dons. I won't ever switch. And that is it. I don't like to bitch. Just want to be something without any help, and make all these traps until I get rich, not stay in the ditch. I'm going to take all your shit. Rappers these days, they're sounding the same. Shit can be shamed, swerving in lanes away from the game. They causing a stain on even the strains. Fuck all the lames, that's why I became a lyricist to get into this. EO Moodz is back on the track.
Awesome, man. So is that the kind of thing, like, you know, get together with some mates and just spit out some bars in the backyard and just chew out something like that, right?
Yeah, just have some fun, you know, just like keep the music like flowing through us and everything, you know, just a bit of fun, all that kind of stuff, yeah.
Spit it on a fire beat and just make it sound good, right?
Exactly. I mean, yeah, that's the idea.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks so much for performing. And that beat, is that one for you? Is that one of your own? You want to shout out the producer for that?
Oh no, so it isn't my beat, but I will shout out the beat maker of it. So shout out Linus Production. I can't exactly remember how long ago I spoke to him about it or whatever, but yeah, shout out to Linus Production.
Awesome. Well, that beat was fire, so definitely shout out Linus. Unreal. All right.
Well, appreciate it.
Well, now that we've both heard you perform, let's open up the chat a little bit. I'm going to ask you about a couple of questions. There's no real format for this. You know, whoever wants to go first, jump in and answer, and yeah, we'll go from there. So first up, I have my next question of the month. The question of the month is, if you could go back in time and get any beat you wanted from a producer before it was given to another artist, what beat would you pick to make your own and why?
Oh shit. Far out. I've got so many tracks like that I've thought about as listening to it. I've thought, yeah, this I could spit over this, but I'm just trying to think of probably at the moment. Probably Husky's. Yeah, I don't know if it's got an actual name, but Husky's got an episode on the Insta Jam Lives or something. I think they're called Insta Jam Live. He's got an episode on that. I think it's only about a minute long, but that beat and just everything about it, that honestly, that's my favorite. I'd kill that.
Cuts on my fingers from trying to shave this rock. The snakes among us, be careful, some of your mates are dogs. My brain's numb to it, yeah, I know that I say a lot. I've been beaten a few times and had to shake it off. To be the boss, it's expected, you bout to take.
I reckon I'd kill it.
Moodz is coming for you, man. Be careful, he's gonna snatch you.
Nah, I don't want no smoke with Husky.
No, that's awesome, man. I'm sure he'd love to hear that. Like, you rate that out of every track you could possibly think of. Saying that obviously, you know, shows how much, you know, you put him in a high regard. So that's really cool.
It's kind of a funny question because I've actually ganked a few beats off of the internet and just recorded renditions for songs that I like that. But if I could actually go back and like actually get like the exclusive on the beat, I'd probably try and hook up with maybe one of Young Lean's old producers, like maybe get Miami Ultra's beat. I used to listen to that heaps when I was first starting off, and like I'd just like close my eyes and be like, yeah. Same with Bones. Like, what the hell? Those guys got it hooked up. They got some saucy producers.
I was almost expecting you to say some old Space Ghost perp stuff, but yeah, Lean's definitely got a few awesome beats. Yoshi City, I want to say. That beat's absolute fire as well.
Yeah. No.
On the Netflix and Chill beat, that's one that I would take as well. Netflix and Chill beat, which was still taken by Husky and Chill in it anyway, so still shout out to Husky.
You get one beat, man. You can't take two beats.
No. I just had to cut. Sorry about it.
Nah, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. We're just having fun. That's awesome. That beat's awesome as well. I actually know that beat. I didn't know the other one you mentioned, but I know that beat and that beat.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, now that gets that question out of the way, I've got the wild card question, which I'm going to ask you guys. So I've got this bag of questions that have been submitted by the Laundry Bar staff. Just a side note, if any of our viewers want to submit a wild card question, hit us up on our socials. We've got some links floating around the screen right now. So hit us up, and if you have a good question, it'll go in the bag and we'll read it out live on air. So, I haven't read any of these questions, so this shit's always a surprise to me. I reckon I know what the answer's going to be based on what we've been chatting about. But if you could be the protege of any rapper or artist, dead or alive, you could be their protege, who would you be picking?
J. Cole.
Ooh. All right. Tell me why.
Lyrical ability, the way he has created himself, the way that he has stayed true to himself for the entire career, the way that he's just respected and loved by everyone. Just, yeah, straight up, J. Cole.
Awesome.
Damn, that's a tough one.
Doesn't even have to be in hip hop or rap or anything. It could be any genre. That's gonna make it tougher now, huh?
Oh, that mate, yeah.
Oh, here we go. All right.
normally it was rapper. It says rapper on here, but because I know like your sound's quite diverse, let's open this up and you can just say.
I was actually thinking about this last night. If I could get anyone to be my manager, it'd probably be one of the guys from Friends with Rom, like the Doctor or like any of them, man. Like those guys, I reckon they'd be fun bunch to do tours and shows with.
Damn. All right, Jay, Lindsay, Gordy, if you're listening, hit us up.
Please.
But we've got an artist that needs your managing, so hit us up on our socials once again. Unreal, man. I grew up listening to Friends of Rom. The first band I ever crowd surfed to at Big Day Out in 1996. 96 or 97, I think it was 96.
Born in 96. What the fuck?
There you go, man. They are some old dudes like me, man. But
No,
shout out Friends of Rom, one of the best.
I was watching the shows last night. They go hard, like all the live footage and stuff. Like,
Hell yeah, man. One of the best punk bands we've ever had in Australia, definitely. So shout out, friends of Rom. I'm stoked that you said that. I'm fanning out right now. That's awesome. Unreal. All right. Cool. Well, that just about does us for today. I'm still mind blown by that answer. That was wicked. That just about does us for today. So, you know, Carbon, Moodz, thanks so much for coming online to chat. Most importantly, do you want to let our viewers know where they can find your music?
Yeah, Carbon, you go first, bro.
All right. I'm on everything basically. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, SoundCloud's got most of my stuff. I've got some old stuff that's not posted in places.
Mad.
And just carbon based, CARBXN based.
Yeah, all of my ats carbon based as well. I got all those nabbed.
TikTok?
No, sorry, not yet.
Yeah, no TikTok here, man.
We're not doing the carbon-based challenge on TikTok to that song.
I've been on there a few times. I don't have an account, but I've got the app on my phone, and every now and then I go and check out what people have done to my music. A lot of little kids making like videos for their friends at school, just beefing. And then like my favorite is this kid who just like slays people on Roblox. He's got a few videos of my stuff attached to it.
Shout out to youth, man. They're much more creative than my old ass, that's for sure. Moodz, where can we find your music, man?
As Carbon said, you can find it everywhere. It's uploaded through a third party, so it's on everything. But absolutely every single one of the tracks where I own all the rights, they're all on Spotify, I believe, and all other streaming services except for SoundCloud and YouTube. But you will be able to find all my music on YouTube, every single one of my tracks, the ones that are non-for-profit or haven't paid for licenses. But you'll find me on all social media at either Moodz or EL_Moodz, all kinds of stuff. But if you want updates and everything like that,
MOODZ?
Yep.
Boom. Unreal. Thanks for coming online and having a chat. Awesome to hear from you, and thank you so much for performing. And most importantly, shout out our viewers. Thanks for tuning in to 11 awesome episodes.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to our viewers. Shout out YouTube. Shout out everybody.
Shout out everybody.
Zoe, I swear to God, if you edit these bloopers in.
Keep them in.
Let me finish. Y'all are Kanye and no one's letting me finish right now. I swear to God. If our viewers want to hit us up on our socials, let us know what beat you'd like to swipe, answer our wildcard question or submit one. We've got our social links floating around the screen right now. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, tune in next fortnight for another episode of Next Crop Online. This is Dezzy D for Laundry Bar TV signing off. Peace.
Peace, guys.
Focus. Your dad's here.